So. Ich nehme das jetzt auf, weil ich dieses Spiel... Ich muss mich vorhin schon so wegschmeißen. Gustav, that's mean. Es ist so cursed. I was talking about that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your opinion is really important to me, you know. Ja, was für, wir sollen kein Couple sein. Vor allem, wie siehst du eigentlich aus? Du hast einen viel zu großen Kopf, du Erbse. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh my god. A few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little Digger Schnauze? Nice. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yee! Oh my god. But I let myself think, the crafty girl, more than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Oh, wir sind drin. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's ever before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry once. Sorry once. Check what's. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh Gott. Hello. Sayori. Wie spricht man diesen Scheißnamen aus? Ich weiß nicht. Sorry must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. You'll go ahead and visit and left the classroom. Thank him in. Honestly, you've been worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eee! Mini. What the fuck ist das? Ich... Kurz gleich. Ich krieg das nicht. Digga, what the fuck is das? Sorry, is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is currently to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Atsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, bitch! I can't tell if someone is really that much of an airhead or if you're so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, let's stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly... Warum muss ich direkt ejected? Also ejaculated. This is follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for 30-year class and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I can't surround the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. What the fuck? Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jafar, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. How about this get me in this situation? This club is full of incredibly... Oh nein. Digga, ist meine Mission in dem Spiel, die Leute da flach zu legen, oder wie? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. This one figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this fuck. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a thought keeping on the biggest. Warum heißt die Yuri? Yuri ist entweder ein russischer, what the fuck? Es ist doch eigentlich ein männlicher Name oder halt Porn, aber egal. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it looks like you already know Monica, is that right? Okay, fuck it. That's right. It's great to see you again, Jafar. Monica smiled sweetly. We don't know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Warum ist hier Rock so abgehoben hier? What the fuck? Come sit down, Jafar. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few tasks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki goes to grab a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki brought and marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori cups one first and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Ich finally bite something. Ich kann das hier nicht ernst nehmen. Ich kral nicht mehr, Digga. What the fuck? The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Waiting for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting it on the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set. You keep a whole... Oh, fuck. Yeah. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't the hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. He was just trying to impress you. Hey, that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the Literature Club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes I shouldn't tell Monica that I was personally attracted by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand out of the politics and run the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take some time I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages the others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Digga, die sehen alle so dämlich aus. Monica just have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jaffa, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good idea of answering the manga. And what I credit to myself half joking. Katsuki had suddenly perks up. Looks like. So that's something which he keeps quiet. Then not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri tastes the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment she walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It is really something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Fuck it, idiot. Kann ich das auf Deutsch stellen? Nee, ne? History. Oh Gott. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Sure, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only ever for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, what's that? Well, I took his eyes start over from me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. What the fuck? Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Oh yes. And then next time we meet you all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Let's do this. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jafar? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I want you to come forth with that's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, das ist mein Train of Thought. Digga, auf einmal einfach wie so ein Firing Squad, alle hier so bereit, so gleich gibt's die mentale Gerant an den Kopf. All for girls ever get me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Jafar... You all... I really defend against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That if writing is a poem surprise, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh nein, du fucking Sim. Jafar, du Hurensohn. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the Literature Club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be pissed. I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club, bitch. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over to me once more. Jafar, I look forward to seeing you and how you express yourself. Okay. Okay, das tief zu machen ist scheiße schwierig. Yeah. Can I really impress the guest star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as we will Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jafar, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Ja, es wird noch cursed. Ich habe das Gefühl, es wird richtig hart cursed, dieses scheiß Game. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Literature Club? Perhaps I'll have to chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make one of the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Darf ich jetzt schreiben? Oh mein Gott. time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the person the most. What the fuck? Ich hab gedacht, ich darf selbst tippen. Bitch. Spinning. Unrestrained. Bliss. Das sieht aus wie Diarrhea, also nehme ich das. Suicide, jawoll. Boop. Milk. Bunny. Nightgown. Misery. Skirt. Inflatable. Electricity. Death. Massacre. Pink. Inferno. Heartbeat. Empty und Socks. Kitty. Hi again, Jafar. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jafar. I hope this isn't so overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki blobs back into his seat. Don't worry, guys. Jafar always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yeah, what the fuck is das bitte Turtles? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Oh, wait. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Jafar can become good friends too? Sayori. The fuck is happening? Wo ist die scheiß Chatbox? Ach, die kann ich ausblenden. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Well, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I take me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't take a big deal if you don't want it to be. Jetzt sind hier irgendwie ihre Nudes ausgedruckt oder sowas. Oh wait. Well, here. You reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you would enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And it could, you know. Discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh god, the closet. You're looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it off my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the chest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one of the work missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that fear. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Perfect girls. It's the series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points out the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I tell you one more thing, Jafar. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Bitte töte es. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I said the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Like the Mo von der Scheiß von Simpsons? Joshua Sandel. Uwe, tut mir weh. What the fuck? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Tsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't even exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space with what she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long it's been since I read the beginning. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes if I've really already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happens yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these things since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Ja. Ich glaube, ich brauche irgendwie Alk oder sowas. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning isn't about simple things. Kann ich mit Leertaste weitermachen? Ja, geil, Alter. Dann kann ich mir was einschicken und gleichzeitig weiter Scheiße reden. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But it just helps you get to know the character. And besides, it's still entertaining. Das ist alles in die Scheißtaste. Jawohl, Alter. Alles rein da. Geil. Jetzt wird erstmal Wasser gegönnt. Ja, was ist eigentlich los? Ich sitze hier um 1:30 mit meiner Skeleton-Tasse und trinke Sprudel ohne Ende und spiele DokiDoki Suicide Squad. Also, what? Egal. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. When they get into all the backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's also many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Uva. Was ist Uva? Warum Uva? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. Doch, Digga, ich hab grad erstmal Barking gelesen, what the fuck? This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you tried baking too, right? That's... Also, no, ich hab schon wieder die Rollen verwechselt. Fuck it. Just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impersonable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Ja, wenn es zum Beispiel ein Manga über Sex ist, dann ich halt die Waffe. Not to mention she is really good at it, so who am I to judge? What the fuck ist diese Ansicht? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's for fun sharing sometimes you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Oh, sie hat keine Freunde, kann das sein? Jeez. Sorry. Der guckt dir dieses Gesicht an. Irgendwie. Es ist schon bemitleidenswert designt, aber irgendwie ballt sich mir gerade meine Faust zusammen. Ich würde am liebsten einfach nur BAM! Ich weiß nicht warum. Macht mich das ein Assi? Vielleicht. Habe ich trotzdem Bock drauf? Ja. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ja, so wie ich dir gerade. Der warum... Wasch dir mal das Gesicht, da hängt irgendwie Dreck oder sowas. Ugh, I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club. Ich weiß, was dein Vater machen würde. Er würde dich erst mit dem Gürtel verschlagen, danach zu Tode ficken, aber wirklich ficken. Weil wir sind hier in Japan und that's how Mafia works oder sowas, keine Ahnung. Except Monica, that's kind of a joke about it. It's just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Ich weiß, was deine Probleme löst. Sex. Der sollte, glaube ich, aufhören, anders kriege ich noch eine geklatscht oder sowas. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Fuck. Wie auch immer man das ausspricht, ich habe keine Ahnung. Und 3 Punkte. Das ist ein S im Morse-Alphabet. So. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the pens. Minori is my favorite character, genau. Character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Guys. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. So do you look pretty cozy over there? Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. 12 inches? Dear, what the fuck? Das sind 30 Zentimeter oder sowas. Das ist ein großes Lineal. Alright. Guess I stop here for now. I got the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? Nein, weil ich jetzt anzünden. I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. But of course, it would take forever to finish if you take it home. Just finish it that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary series. The sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Oh, Digga, mir gefällt nicht, wo die Story hingeht gerade. Why am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never nearly really done this before. Well, now that's everyone ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Gerade die anderen schon mal. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is one wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, now it's getting cursed. Who should I show my poem to first? Fuck it. I should start with Monica. He said that she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Jafar. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By otherwise I will kill you. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening, like I'm living in your walls. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in my mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Oh, can't relate, motherfucker, can't really relate. Anyway, want to show you a poem with me? Wait a minute, das fällt mir jetzt auf, was zum Geier hat die da in den Haaren? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jafar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past to. Yeah, that's true. I hand one to my poem. I like it, Jafar. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing or even sad. Ja, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was ich für ein Poem am Ende geschrieben habe. Ich habe einfach nur irgendwas Socke, Selbstmord, Tod und sonst was geschrieben. Pink war dabei. Ich kann es aber anscheinend selbst nicht sehen. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easier to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be a kind of poem to explore. Ja, am Ende ist das sowas so, man schreibt was und dann wird viel zu viel rein interpretiert und viel zu viel analysiert und dann hat man noch einen Haufen Scheiße. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Oi, that's okay. I love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that just suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh God. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I kneel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Sie hatte Sex mit ihrem Stiefvater. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets so fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh mein Gott, das wird jetzt nicht alles durchgenommen, Digga. Ich kann nicht mehr. Mammut, Alter, 4 zu drücken am liebsten, Alter. Sollen wir am nächsten zu Porn gehen? Fuck it. Oh, scheiße, ich habe mir die mit der schweren Stimme ausgesucht. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. The fuck? Ich habe immer noch Dreck im Gesicht. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing a poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. What the fuck? So in other words, you're saying you like it. Urk, der Alien aus dem All. Natsuki retard gets caught in a thought. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're self-important. Pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Jesus. Warte. Ich kann was Besseres schreiben. Über Käse wahrscheinlich. Käse hatten wir nur 2 in Englischarbeit bekommen. Abfahrt. Käse und Nudeln. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Das stimmt nicht mal. What? Just be honest. I am. Why you're so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing was to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Why am I talking like this? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Ich habe eine gute Idee dafür. Es nennt sich Hammer. Du kannst, wenn du einen Hammer siehst, instant lesen, das ist ein Hammer. Aber wenn ich damit eine Haut, dann geht's richtig ab. Dann macht's Bonk. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said before, I'm at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. So flat wie dein... Nein, das sag ich jetzt nicht. Hashtag flat chest rules, Alter. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I just had to annoy with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Call 911, ruf die Polizei oder sowas. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Und der nächste. Fuck it. Yuri says at the poem, a minute passes more than enough time for it to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Digga, what the fuck? Warum siehst du aus wie ein Dinosaurier? Yuri burst her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It may take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, you just said there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of know to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once your visions are turned off thoughts, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing an even simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes together, comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Scheiße. Ich will fertig mit dem komischen Tag dann noch werden. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Which of you is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles, assuming if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be literature? Oh my god, diese Schrift. Blah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. I must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Wie flackerst du? Bist du am Brennen oder wie? I am sorry, I have so terrible handwriting. Der ist also definitiv besser als meins, aber ich kann es trotzdem nicht lesen. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Ich verdaue gerade noch anderes, also halt die Fresse. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jafar. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and so to be left with nothing. That's a lot more seldom than putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of those songs too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Today, so it's... This is a good poem, Jafar. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in the spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, it was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds of how you're really a part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Jafar, deep down you're not so selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, and again, I can deny that it's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. Inwiefern Spaß? Ich halt die Waffe. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you close through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Oh, das will ich auch gerne haben. Making me rub the sleep before my eyes. What? Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes? What the fuck? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish ever a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It says you could, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Der Hunger kommt immer durch. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do the last line. Digga, Tötes. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. I came out nice. How should I put it? It's so glad it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. But I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess look forward to it. Blah blah blah. Lass mich bitte beenden. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I can go around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. This was a fair everyone judging me for my medical writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. And sigh, I guess that is how I ended up getting myself into. Because the rooms are you and Monica happily chatting, my eyes continue and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, my routine of expressions change. Natsuki's elbows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out of nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jafar did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Oh my god. Zickenkrieg. Wait. Jafar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your own member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Your sense of spell. Maybe you're just jealous that Jafar appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? No, you're silly. How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as she first started showing up. Ich darf nicht so laut lachen. Meine Eltern versuchen zu schlafen. Wir wollen morgen auf eine scheiß Hochzeit. Aber what the fuck? Natsuki. Digga, ich will nicht mehr. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Ach, das war Monika. Hey, I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they didn't notice I was standing there. Jafar! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. It explained it to her Jafar. Oh, wait. That's the reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey the complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jafar? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but someone like curious will probably think highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Besser. Help me, Sayori. Fuck off. Natsuki. Natsuki says at me trying up me, but I hit my mouth. So said I turned to Yuri. Yuri. Ja, da ist der Dinosaurier wieder. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you... Scheiße, ich hab so schnell gedrückt. Jafar! Well, that's a problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri about the stuck-up shock she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made you upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are all my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Sie ist die Person, die der Grasfang schreibt. Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as their own. I'm done. Ich gehe, Alter. Ich hab keinen Bock mehr. What the fuck? Was ist das? And Yuri's boobs are the same as their own.